the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio. EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns on Sunday Night Primetime.
Harrison Davis to kick off.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Cougar 19. Let's go.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Richardson operating from the pistol. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Indianapolis.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first down, it's Richardson. And unable to connect it. It's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Okay, quick.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lions.
Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Warriors 70. Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
18, Pioneer.
From the gun, Richardson going up top. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
Panther 60,
On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
Ready.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Tag. 77 Wolf. Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 10 yards brings up 4th down.
The Browns getting their punting team out there. This will be returnable from his own 15. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Mustang 19, 70 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
Ready, break. Cowboy, let's go now.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Brings up 2nd and
9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on. Hit.
Throwing, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw, Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Warriors 70, Packers 60, Cap 60, Cap 60.
Here's Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
I'll tell you what, Mike. There's being aggressive on fourth down, and then there's being really aggressive on fourth down. They weren't just trying to get an inch past the sticks. They were going for broke. But, hey, when you have trust in your quarterback and your downfield weapons, I don't blame them.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Racing shows out in Germany, involved in Japan.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Bronco 80. 79 Broncos.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Ready, steady.
Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He runs with it. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
70 Timberwolves. Packers 60, Packers 60. Ready.
Now this looks like a design run. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Wow, is he dangerous when he calls his own number. A pickup of 18 yards and a 1st down.
There's just so many ways this offense can beat you, Mike. He adds such a layer to this offense with their ability to use him as a designed runner, and we can see there as he picks up the 1st down.
19 Lions.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Buffalo 18. Stephanie. 60 basket. 60.
They'll look to throw. That one intercepted. Picked off. That's Samuel Womack. And the Colts are going to get the football back as time runs out in the third quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Colts out to the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
That's good.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
45-yard line.
On the set. Ready.
Here's Taylor. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
They go right back to Taylor. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Pass to 60.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Mustang 19.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
18 Rattler. Here we go. Shot.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Top 19. Come on.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 70 yards! Touchdown, Cleveland! A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
On the handoff, here's Taylor. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Now Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And he will go all the way. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
Bobcat. Back. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Pioneer. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he will score. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Browns. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Ready.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. Ready.
Richardson going for it all. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
19 tight.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
In the backfield, he'll get the carry here, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
7, go.
Back to throw. Headed left, buying time. And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Browns will even this score. It's now 21-all. to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now it's Taylor. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. He'll bring up second down.
33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Ready?
Richardson going to look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
19,
From the gun, Richardson moving to his right. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up fourth down. To throw, it's Richardson. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On the check.
On second down, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
60 Eagles.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Come on. 19 Tiger.
A second down throw for Richardson.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
to the 30. Here comes third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
His kick is good. And the Colts get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Panther 80,
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Second and 5.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Tag. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
First down.
They still have that timeout in their back pocket, so they can still throw the ball anywhere on the field. They've got to generate a chunk play, call timeout, and either try a long field goal or just chuck it deep into the end zone.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Set to go now on first and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. So we reach the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
There's 70. Let's go now. Cuddy.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will go up by 7.
31. Colts 24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hook.
They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Get it. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. Go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Now he'll air one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
That's my heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3rd down and 3.
19 Lions. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That's complete with Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. But put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
18.
Throwing, Richardson. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
19, 18, cut 19, cut 19. 79 Broncos.
Richardson operating from the pistol. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Colts. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Not going for two. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Colts will even the score here in the third. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. And 75, 60 by.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. And another first down, and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That's to Reed. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
23 yards on that pass play. It's a Browns first down.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4. They'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
Get it? Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Eagles, 60.
Try to pick this one up on the ground.
That's a really nice job up front, clearing the lane, pick up the first down. Now, you didn't get in the end zone, but now you got a fresh set of downs to try to punch it in.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. try here for the point after. The kick is good. And the Browns will go up by 7.
The score, Browns 38, Colts 31. Harrison Davis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
That's Pierce in motion. They motion a receiver right. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
It doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I'd imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready. Buffalo, ready, line. Ready.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 4. Richardson to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Let's go now.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Richardson's pass. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
2. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's the second. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Richardson. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
70.
Richardson. Rolling right. That is caught. Back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. Even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This taken at the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
65 catch. Here we go. Steady.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a 1st down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready. Go.
Back to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Broncos. Let's go. Bronco 80. Steady.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cleveland.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 15-yard line, a 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go. Here's a run going left. And the Browns are going to have what looks to be first and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
They're doing a really nice job of keeping this defense on their heels with this balanced attack. We've seen them be effective both run and pass, and right now the defense just doesn't seem to have an answer.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Ready?
We'll try again here. It's second and 10.
Ready? Liking 18. Go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Stop at the 6. And that sets up third and goal.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a big one. This third down.
Hurt. Here we go. Ready?
Here's a designed run. And the defense rallies to the ball. Brings them down at the 5. It's fourth down.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
The field goal. A 22-yard.
This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second and 7.
Dragon 60.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Tim. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. It's Richardson on the move. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Point after try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Colts have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
18 down.
He'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll stick to the ground. He's got the 1st down and more to the 45. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we wish you a good night from Cleveland.